Today, I will be analyzing two stills from Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window, a film about a newspaper photographer, L.B. Jeff Jeffries, who finds himself confined to his apartment after breaking his leg on the job. He passes the time by observing his neighbors through a window into a shared courtyard by his apartment complex. He sees what he thinks to be murder by Lars Thorwald and decides to solve the crime himself. With help from his nurse and Lisa's girlfriend, they attempt to catch Thorwald without endangering themselves. In this first still, the viewer finds a disgusted Mr. Thorwald staring eerily into the camera. This close-up of Thorwald is taken just after Lisa shrieks for Jeff's help while being assaulted by Thorwald. This cold stare at Jeff represents a loss of power because it breaks a pivotal part of voyeurism, whereby the subject, Thorwald, is unaware of his voyeur, Jeff. The framing in this shot is very symmetrical, putting Thorwald at the center, and more importantly, his eyes. His costume further accentuates his eyes, staring back at Jeff by framing them with glasses and showing off their deep blue color with a blazer of a similar shade. The shot puts the audience into the point of view of Jeff, where we see Thorwald through a camera lens, staring angrily back at us. The lighting is high key, conveying perfect conditions for a voyeur like Jeff. The angle of the shot is straight on, showing that Thorwald is now on the same level as Jeff. Thorwald's head is tilted slightly, showing a both disgusted and confused reaction. In this second still, we find Jeff sitting in his wheelchair, clutching a camera and shielding his eyes. Jeff has just been discovered and is being confronted by his subject in voyeurism, Thorwald. His murderous neighbor has just barged into Jeff's apartment. In an attempt to slow Thorwald's advance, Jeff blinds Thorwald with multiple camera flashes. This symbolically shifts all power back to Jeff despite his condition, because now only he can see Thorwald, and Thorwald sees nothing. In order to do this, however, Jeff must concede all his power derived from watching others by shielding his eyes before hitting Thorwald with a quick flash. This explains the low-angle shot because Jeff now is putting himself in a position of power, similar to how he sits in this shot. The low-key lighting not only adds suspense, but also makes Jeff's camera flashes just that much more effective. It is ironic how Jeff now uses his camera to take away others' sight instead of improving his own.